Hello, and welcome to the Media Center's 9th Local Hero Awards series, in which we showcase 5 people from the Mid-Peninsula for outstanding achievement or contribution to the community. We solicited nominations and were especially looking for the unsung heroes. Each winner is an inspiration, and each has a great story to tell. When you think of the needy in our community, the groups that probably come to mind are the homeless, drug addicts, the mentally ill, maybe people who are all three, and yet these tend to be the very ones for whom resources are the hardest to come by. Generally, aid workers are not lining up to help them. One person who is helping them, quite literally around the clock, is Ty Deldridge. Ty is a healthcare manager at the Ravenswood Family Health Center, where she links homeless patients to behavioral health counseling and medical and dental services. She also sits on various boards at the city and county levels, advocating for the homeless. But what may be most important and most unusual about Ty is her personal interest in the people she serves. She seems to have an instinctive compassion that won't let her stop giving, day and night, in any way she can. You're most likely to find her on the streets of East Palo Alto, just being there for the people she knows need her the most.
But that's somebody we can always count on to come out here no matter what, if it's cold, whatever. I didn't have a coat. I lost all my stuff because it was stolen out of my storage. She brought me all the way to the office and gave me a coat, blanket. She's always out here. She make sure we keep our hygienes up in our mouth, and we're warm because she sees us out here every day struggling.
I always lived with my mom when I was young. I always stayed with my mother, but her addiction kind of took over parenting, kind of say. So people in and out or going from different places and just seeing all the drug trafficking, and it's really bad. You're kind of embarrassed because, as a child, you see your mom walking down the street and you're like, oh my God, that's my mom. And you want to love your mom and you want to, but you with your friends, so you embarrassed, so you cross the street or run. So, I don't think anybody should have those memories, but I do. A lot of people, family members and uncles, overdose was what happened. And again, that was normal for me. It wasn't a shocker to hear that somebody OD'd. A lot of people died from drug addiction. You get numb to certain things. I think you start to try to block things out so you won't, because if so, it'll take, I think for me it would have took most of my life. I would have been so depressed and sad. But I learned how to flip it and just pray. And one day I just say, I want to live with my grandmother, because I felt my grandmother's house was a place of normal. She cooked. There wasn't people in and out all day. You went to school, she went to work. I just wanted to be normal.
It sounds like, too, that you had a real sense of community. How important is that, the village raising the child?
Very important. We all live with our grandmother, so even to this day we relate to that. How such and such grandmother would keep these kids while mom had to go to work, or you always had a place to go eat because someone cooked a big pot of spaghetti for all the kids, because we kind of looked out for each other, because the community was raising these kids. Everyone knew where you were. There was no cell phones back then, but my grandmother knew where we were, and we knew what time to be home. If I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, she would have knew before I got home. When she hit rock bottom, my mom disappeared. I thought she was back in jail, and she just disappeared. But come find out, she hit rock bottom and she got tired. She put herself in a program. And she put herself in a program. We found out later where she was. My grandmother and them did research and found her in a drug treatment program. So my mother is doing really well. She's my best friend. I love hanging out with her. She's the best grandmother in the world. My kids love her. They spend a lot of time with her. I don't know what I would do without her, because I believe God cleaned her up right as I needed her, because I was 17 and pregnant, and she got clean the same year. She was clean and able to work at night and watch the baby in the day. So it all worked out. I mean, it's like God's plan.
So I'd like to talk about two areas that you specialize in that there's a huge overlap in, starting with addiction. How many people actually do get clean, and what fraction relapse?
If they're not ready, they're gonna relapse. A lot of clients tell me, when you're tired, you're tired. And you have to be tired, no one else for you. You have to be tired, and that's when you will seek help, and the help will work. I'm always there for my clients, always, no matter what, even if they relapse. Whatever they need, I'm there for them, no matter if they used an hour ago, a minute ago. You know, it's always, hope. Yeah, I'll be here, 2-3.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, so I can put a person in detox in 1 month 3 times. And then the next day I see them at the bus stop. But I don't get discouraged or sad. I just said that wasn't the day. And next week might be the day. So I'll do it again next week. I can't stress enough, just don't judge them, because once you sit down and talk to them, they're amazing people. They come from, a lot of them are educated, different walks of life. Some of them traveled. I mean, I've learned so much from them. I've had people who relapse over and over, or people have lived in the streets for years, and then they get into a drug treatment program, and they come back to me and say, Ty, I have my own place, I have a job, I have my car. Or the best ones for me, because growing up as a child with a parent addicted to drugs, when they tell me they got their kids back, they are living that unquote half normal life. They have bills, they're coping, they're taking care of their kids, going to teacher conferences. It's like, wow. And it makes my heart just like, oh my, I just want to jump for joy. It's a wonderful thing.
What's your dream?
My dream is to open up a respite care in San Mateo County, preferably in East Palo Alto. Respite care is when the homeless go to the hospital, like you and I will go to the hospital, have a minor surgery or a major surgery. Our family takes care of us. We have a place to rest, to recuperate. They don't have that here. With a respite care, they can stay there all day, but they learn how to take care of themselves and heal properly. That's my goal. My dream is to open up a respite care. If I hit the lottery today, that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you know someone who has overcome significant hardship and has an inspiring story to tell? Someone who has sacrificed or given over and above to the community and deserves some recognition? If so, please contact us with your nomination for next year's Local Hero Awards. To find out more about our local heroes and to watch interviews with all the winners, visit our website, midpennmedia.org. At the Mid-Penn Media Center, you can make your own videos and television programs and take classes in all aspects of media production. You can also hire our professional services team. To find out more about that, go to mcproservices.com. Congratulations to all our winners, and thank you for watching.